Alright, hello degenerates, and welcome to another episode of, this time, it's going to be a Coach Wang installment. Sorry about all the delays I've been having. I know I promised I'd be making daily video uploads, but unfortunately this was a very busy week. Now, actually, it's going to sound kind of funny, so I just finished up all my classes, but I got finals next week, but honestly, finals really isn't going to be much of a big deal for me at all. Kind of give you an idea, it's like one of those things, I'll pass with a B if I get a 50, so... Honestly, not too concerned about next week. I should be on the daily video grind from here on out, and because I did miss so many days, I am going to be releasing 3 videos today to catch up on the videos that I missed this week, and then I'll have one out every single day for the following week up until Ultimate's released. When Ultimate comes out, I want to do a stream, but I actually have a final the day of Ultimate in the morning at 7 a.m. Really sucks. Afterwards, though, probably going to try to stream, but I might be going to a friend's place. If they come here, I'll be streaming. If I go over there, I can't guarantee it, but at least what I'll do is I'll probably bring my laptop and try to get a setup going there, if anything. So that's going to be the plans for this week. So just to give you a heads up, so today we're going to be getting this video, which is about the Ultimate meta, then the Chrome analysis, then the Duck Hunt update. Then tomorrow we'll have an Inkling analysis. Day afterwards, how to approach training. Then neutral options in Ultimate. The Incineroar update. There's a lot of new information that came out about him, so I want to touch upon him. Not too many people are really covering him. We see some of those Twitter videos, but no one's really discussing him because I think everybody's just kind of thrown him out of their heads. But there's a lot of highlights I actually do want to point out about that character that I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to. Then the Wolf and Isabel update, so double feature there. And then finally, the day of Ultimate's midnight release, Thursday, the 6th, I'm going to be doing a retrospective about all the pre-speculation that we had. Just because, like, it's kind of interesting to go back and watch some of my older videos and then see kind of where we are now with all the new information. Like, literally, like, after my videos uploaded for the Nintendo Direct analysis that I did, we found so much new information. Like, some things that either proved that I was right or some things that proved that I was wrong. And it's just, yeah, it's actually kind of interesting to look back and see what the initial impressions of this game were. So I definitely want to go, what I'll probably be doing then is I'll probably be just going through the whole character list and then just like some general thoughts and be like, hey, remember when we said this, and this is kind of where we are now. And then I imagine if after that video is released and then it's like, you know, 6 months down the line, we go back and look at that video, we're probably going to laugh at a lot of shit in there. So... yeah, but with that said, let's get into this Ultimate meta video. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is, I know a lot of you guys have joined me in one of my most popular videos is preparing for Ultimate. Hope all of you guys have at least seen that. And I know there were some people in there that kind of criticized about me saying that Smash 4 probably isn't the best way to prepare for this. But then there were like some things that I had to elaborate more on. And actually, as it turns out, it's actually been proven right from a lot of people I've been talking to, and just kind of the general vibes that I'm getting on Twitter. Because the biggest thing is, like, Smash 4 had an over-reliance on defensive options, and you didn't really have too many movement options available, where here you're actually able to just be so much more aggressive, and your defensive options had to be way, way, way more committal, that people that were like heavily reliant upon those are actually be punished for the most part. Of course, the early combo game that from characters that are returning from Smash 4 is pretty similar for the most part. So that's going to be like the one advantage you have, but the way that the meta works is actually going to be very, very different. And I actually want to highlight it with like a couple of videos that we have that we're going to be going through today. It's going to be a lot of Twitter clips just because that seems to be the best footage that we have, but we will actually start off with a full-on match. The players, at least in this match, aren't the best in the world. I believe I heard it's from Shofu's server. So yeah, it's like, you know, you expect from that type of level of player, but we'll at least be able to see kind of like some highlights that I can bring up on just overall things that I was saying. So yeah, you know, dashing is also being a huge thing. Parrying, now that we're seeing a lot more people use it, that's becoming a lot bigger. Actually, I should bring up, let me just get the tabs ready here. So I want this to be a smooth sailing party once we get started. Because like, if you guys haven't been watching Utopian Ray's channel, he's been having some of the best footage that you can watch for Ultimate as the game's been coming out. Mostly with like parries. Like the parry videos that he has are extremely good. I highly recommend that you check them out. We'll be watching them here. And I might briefly touch upon some of the characters, because some characters I haven't lined up to do an analysis or an update video on. So I think I think when I come to the Utopian Race section, I'll briefly touch upon Doc, because he plays a lot of the things where he shows off the parry is from that. But let's get into more things with the ultimate meta. All right, so this one we're going to be having Wolf versus Richter. So I believe Shofu's Wolf, because that's his character. No idea who the Richter player is. Richter player, unfortunately, isn't very good, so he's not going to be able to show off, like, too many cool things, but there are at least elements that we can see. So one thing that we can see is Wolf's laser is extremely good. So zoning, although like characters are a lot faster in this game just due to the jump squad and everybody getting like a 10% movement buff, zoning's still going to be very good. A lot of people are going to be wanting to move on the ground unless you're one of those characters with that high aerial mobility. So, like, you know, having a projectile like, you know, Richter's Cross or Wolf's laser gun is actually going to be pretty useful for controlling the ground space. And that's something that you'll actually see Shofu spam quite a lot when he's underneath that platform, when he can just have everything covered. The other thing too is just combos. A lot of people are saying this game does not have combos. They were high as balls. There are a plethora of combos we got. One of the coolest one is Energems returns. Fair side B is a combo in this game. So not exactly Energems because you're not getting it off a reflector, but you basically get the spirit of Energems, and like it kills some characters as early as like 50, and especially if you get the spike. The spike is a really good hit to get. So yeah, no, this game is actually like full of a lot of combos, and yeah, look at that. So recovery's also heavily nerfed there. So a lot more people are going to be going off stage to cover that. That's something that I touch upon. Here you'll see it happen a lot just because Richter has a highly susceptible recovery. So you're going to see Shofu kind of abuse that quite a bit. But then Richter also shows off some good things. So if you're at low percent and you air dodge in, it's actually going to be really hard to punish that when you're low to the ground. The main reason being that is when you air dodge, and like as long as you don't like air dodge into the ground, your landing lag is not a lot at all. Like, see, look, like basically no lag at all. Like is this 60 frames? Cool, we actually have a 60 frame video. So like we can literally count how many frames that he actually lagged here. It might have gone back a little bit too far. Yeah, it did. So, okay, so we're waiting for him to actually land on the ground. Because the thing is, okay, so one thing you need to know is if you neutral air dodge, you're actually going to land with no landing lag at all, like virtually none. So that's a pretty safe option, where if you directional air dodge into the ground, you're going to land with lag. So here, he just went straight horizontal. And now he's falling down. But look, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so actually, well, that's actually a lot more than I thought. Okay, so that's actually going to be something you're going to be able to punish. Either way, at least in game it does look a lot quicker. See, like, yeah. So there is a window for you to punish them. I think forget how much landing lag you get in Smash 4 when you air dodge into the ground, but I think it's like slightly less than that. So at least that's good to know. So directional air dodges, you will have that window to buffer to punish it. But the thing is, like, if you basically the landing lag is small enough that if you commit to an option that doesn't cover directional air dodge, they'll get back safely. But as long as you're actively looking out for it, you'll be able to punish it. But neutral air dodge, you land with 0 lag. So that one, if you're able to pull it off, probably gonna be the one that you want to go for more, unless like it won't get you out of a combo. Because like directional air dodge, like the direction and stuff, like yeah, there, like that's where you want a directional air dodge. If he neutral air dodge there, he might have been able to get, he might have gotten like frame trapped into like a back air or something. Where there, he gets stage control for free. So at lower percents, it's going to be hard for an opponent to cheese you just because you can directional air dodge. Like you can even directional air dodge the ledge if you really wanted to. So that way, it's when combos aren't true, it's actually going to be pretty hard to 0 to death people. Unless it's a character that enables it. Like Meta Knight's shown off a bunch of ways that he's basically able to do it. Though there are some rumors about if you DI it proper ways, then you can't get laddered 0 to death and whatnot. But yeah. Other thing too is Nair drag downs. A lot of multi-hit ones are able to link it to things. Richter's is definitely one of those. When he does it over somewhere around here, he gets frame advantage. See, like look, he lands and then he turns around. And like it looks like he crouched there, but he definitely could have like grabbed him or something. Yeah, see, he turned around and jumped. where he could have just grabbed him or attacked him. Like, he had complete frame advantage over Wolf there. So, you know, that's a way to start and extend your combos, so that's good. Back throw. Yeah, see? I love rinse and repeat. Richter, not really a character you're going to be going off stage too often with, unless you have like the proper setups for it, like with the down air and whatnot. Yeah, ledge guarding, you're going to kind of treat it like Smash 4 in some ways, but with new different options. One thing that probably hopefully gets patched out is if you ledge trump in this game, you can actually DI in towards the stage and you'll automatically get up on ledge with like 0 consequences whatsoever. So if that stays, then ledge trumping is kind of going to be useless. So that's just something that needs to change overall. But yeah, no, over here, it's like, these aren't the best players in the world, so it's not the best way to show off exactly what the meta would look like, but I think it does a decent job showing off at least some of the options that you're going to have available to you. So, you know, a lot of heavy dashing, zoning still being effective, but, you know, you can get around it pretty easily. And then just a lot of edge guarding, and it kind of just highlights, like, some of the early combos that you'll have. So definitely the main thing that I want to highlight is just how good parrying is. Let me mute this real quick. So over here, you're gonna Doc's gonna be a character where you're gonna want to master parry, just because, you know, by nature he's a slow character. So right there, he can literally like jab or grab him, and then he'd be able to get like a disgusting punish. Dr. Mario retained all of his grab combos from Smash 4, and now down throw fair should connect easier just because the fair comes out quicker. So like in this case, what was I gonna say? Fair comes out quicker. So yeah, like over here, he actually might have been able to kill Cloud. There he got the sour spot at fair, so wasn't gonna get like the full effect. Look at that amazing coverage right there. Actually, let's go back. Oh, unfortunately, I just realized, yeah, we're not on YouTube, so I can't go frame by frame here. But yeah, okay, so he was able to. Yeah, so he was if he did anything else besides fair, because fair is super slow. Like he could have probably done like down tilt, up air, and then re-grab fair, down throw fair, and probably got in a kill there. Yeah, so there he messed up, unfortunately. He tried to roll and then he got the parry instead. But yeah, that's the thing. Like if you commit to other options out of shield, like your parry is going to be kind of meaningless. So that's why it's like you got to be ready for those parry punishes. Yeah, so yeah, over here, yeah, see, look, parry and then up smash, like there, perfect punish right there. So make sure you also know what punishes you want to go out of parry too.
So a very important update happened.
120 battlefield across the stage.
Back in the Smash Ultimate demo, and I found out
Dr. Mario. So
yeah, you can't even play this game anymore. It has been the servers have been completely taken down.
The changes that they did.
The game is 100% dead now. All the original staff has been fired. They're no longer working on this game.
Over here,
and they still claim that a definitive edition is coming out, but we literally know nobody. We don't know the new CEO. We don't know the new
so the pill now, it's larger, and then also pops them straight up. So if you approach with pill, you can confirm it into up B, fair, up smash, and even down air. So he could have, if he jumped in pilled, he probably could have down air.
So unfortunately, this is no longer an option for you to help train for Ultimate, and I just wanted to let you guys know that.
But yeah, now because of parry, now things like, you know, side B,
it's actually extremely sad, but you know, when you release a faulty product like this,
before Cloud could kind of do some things to like make it like harder to punish it. It still wasn't safe, but he definitely had more around it. So that's definitely one good example of parrying right there. Dr. Mario, just because his frame data is really good, he's gonna be one of the characters that can abuse this best, and that's definitely gonna be one of his highlights. And now the fact that pill is just like, it just controls so much. See, yeah, right there, pill to up B. Like the thing is, like, pill does more than just like control space. Is like that's actually a kill confirm now. And like let's look at the percentage. So okay, so in this case Inkling was just at 160, so it's just like whatever. But you could have probably killed with that at like 120, maybe even 110. And then, like, you know, for everybody that's gonna make every Smash 4 player smile, you can literally parry Bayo's Witch Twist and just down smash it. Because I know the auto snap on that got nerfed too. So, like, that's going to be a super easy thing that basically every single character can do. But yeah, so definitely Doc's throws have been confirmed. His down throw has been confirmed to be a full-on kill confirm now. So that speaks super well for him. And then pills, yeah, and pills as well also lead to kill confirm. So those are two like tremendous changes for Doc. So like now that he can threaten you from a distance because Pill's scary, and the other thing too is like he is safe on shield, as I mentioned before. And then also just like with those new parry mechanics, like you have to be really careful about the way that you're fighting Doc too. Like if you're a ranged character, not gonna be as scary, but like let's say you're doing Marth, and if it is true where like the parry stuns you, the longer the more damage you do, like if he parries like a tipper spaced fair, that actually might make it a lot easier for Doc to punish Marth in this case, or he can just run up B him, or just like run up grab. And like if that's the case, then even ranged characters are gonna have to be a little bit scared. Like they're still gonna beat Dr. Mario, but like that's just like one extra thing he has going for him, where like he's gonna be a scary character you're gonna have to look out for. So let's see some other clips here. So Palutena is also one of those characters that a lot of people are saying is looking good. So the main things with her, like more things that you can abuse in Ultimate. Palutena is actually one of the best examples of changes from the basic Ultimate engine that helped a lot. I know they did. I'm pretty sure they fixed some of her hitboxes, because that was kind of one thing. Some of them were kind of bad. But the thing is, like, she's able to start juggles so easily now. Like up air, you used to land with like so much lag that you couldn't do much with it. But now you can do like up air drag downs into jab, nair drag downs, jab grab. She retained all of her grab combos still, which not too many characters did. There's a couple of characters where their grab combos got nerfed, like Mario's one of the biggest examples. But yeah, she kept all of hers, and she was one of the characters that had a down throw up air. Nair intercepts really well. That move kills generally at like 120. Also extremely fast character, and she has like, she still has her arm moves like back air and dash attack. And she's still a really quick character. Like she's like top. She's definitely within like the top 15 quickest characters of this game, which is really good. I think as far as showing off more neutral goes, Ryuga's channel is probably one of the best ones to look at. Let's start off with his Ike videos though, because that's like the quintessential this character plays neutral. Let's see. Alright, we'll just go with this video first. So this is one of the best showcases of what is capable in Smash Ultimate Neutral. So Ike, although he did get a lot better, he's definitely still one of the more honest characters, just because he doesn't exactly have any real cheese outside the changes that they did to Eruption, which I still see nobody abuse. It's kind of like everybody kind of forgot how broken they made that move. But yeah. So one of the things with Ike is like, although he's not like the quickest, he doesn't have the best dash. Like, you can see that he just kind of moves back and forth here. He just covers so much range, and just look how safe that pressure is. He was able to jump nair, dash back before Ridley was able to do anything. And like that nair pushes Ridley like far away enough that he's not going to even be able to get a grab. Actually, he might. Yeah, actually no. He might have been able to dash away before Ridley could have even gotten that grab. And yeah, he's spaced down tilt, and he was able to jab before Ridley was able to do anything. So like, yeah, it looked like he was trying to go for a grab right there. See, that's up tilt. Yeah, see, like that looks like a grab, and then he just jabs him instead. So like that's how safe pressure can be in this game. See, nair. And then the thing is, like, Ridley's jumping, and he's not really in a good position. Ike has all the room in the world to cover it. Ridley is going to be one of the characters with one of the worst disadvantages in this game, though. So, Ike being able to abuse him like this isn't exactly fair to say for the rest of the Ultimate cast. But, like, this still gives you a really good idea of what you're able to do in this engine. See, like, there. Edge guard for free. Gone. He can't really air dodge in there, because if he air dodge, he's probably dead. Just because there's so much lag. Even if he did neutral air dodge. It's less lag than the directional, but there's still a good amount. So yeah, down tilt, up tilt. You were never able to do that before. And see, look, there was all that from the directional air dodge. Still landed with lag. So it's like, you gotta be really careful about how you use these directional air dodges. And I think he grabbed him before he actually landed. Or if not, it was like right as he landed, so it would have been hard for Ridley to really react. He would have to spot dodge there. Okay, like, see there, he was able to get his shield out in time. But the thing is, like, yeah, if you're getting overwhelmed by pressure, it's going to be hard for you to make the correct decisions here. And that's one of the things that, like, this clip really highlights. And, got your co-confirms there as well. And it's like, he's not relying on some cheesy gimmicks. Like, he's consistently pressuring him and walling him with aerials like he always was supposed to. But, before in Smash 4, you had a hit with the back hit of Nair, and you had a space hit. That was how Ike would be safe. And then, like, the extent of back air and fair. And like here, he doesn't have to space nearly as much, and these moves are so much quicker. And you're just able to just do, like, just so much crazy stuff. And see, like, look at that. He was able to just do, like, melee dash dancing right there. See, like, look. Psyched him out right there. And then up throw. Let's get the full image for you guys. See, look, jab, down tilt, up dash, and then, yeah, psyched out. So, like, being in that corner is going to be so bad just because you're not going to really know how to deal with that dashing if the opponent has a really good dash dance game. And then see, your rolls are nerfed too. Like, I think smash forward, that probably still would have punished you, but there's way more likely of a chance you probably would have had been able to have your shield up. And then we can briefly look at, like, yeah, and we can kind of, like, look more at how Meta Knight's kind of abusing us. So the one thing that's good about Ridley, though, is, like, I don't think his neutral's going to be too bad just because his normals and his dash game is really good. Like, he's, like, the 10th fastest character, I believe, tied with Charizard. Like, yeah, like, right there, you probably wanted to use, like, Nair to up tilts because that way, like, that move auto cancels. And yeah, see, he was able to air dodge away and dash away, but he kind of, like, stumped himself there. And that guy was just kind of scared in the corner at that point. So, like, as you can see, corner pressure is going to be huge in this game. Yeah, I think he could have made it there because he didn't. He used an air dodge. He probably could have just jumped back at that point, like jump fair, jump there, at least to throw off Meta Knight. But yeah, I mean, it also shows you like how good the punish game is with like carrying characters off too. Like, it's not like limited to just characters like Bayonetta anymore. That's kind of a big change. Oh yeah, this is pretty important too. So crouch canceling, it's back. It's always been in the games. So basically at 140, K-Will takes the hit, he dies, and then at 140 he takes that, and then he goes to like that area there. So crouch canceling still a lot stronger in this game than it was in Smash 4. Like Smash 4 had it, but it wasn't nearly as pronounced. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be a really good setup character. I'll talk about Isabelle on a later date. But let's kind of look at some more neutral play. So this is like one thing that they did with a lot of the zoners is they made them a lot more aggressive. Pac-Man, Duck Hunt in particular have those changes to be like that. We have more Pac-Man footage than Duck Hunt footage, so it's hard to say exactly how Duck Hunt will play, but I'm going to do an update video on him today, so that way you guys can know some changes that happened here. But you know, let's look at this. So, okay, see, Ridley right there just to control the entire ground. Isabelle was able to jump over that immediately. Doesn't matter what character you are, you're just going to be able to do that because of that 3-frame jump squat. It's just how quickly you're going to be able to get in that's going to change from character to character. You know, fair, and then it was able to cover their landing option there. And then see drag off right there. And it really was kind of dumb. He didn't press A to throw Isabelle. Yeah, see, look, now we got Ridley in a really good position there. that finishing run's honestly pretty insane now that we've seen it more in action. Like, the neutral struggles that I thought this character would have just seem non-existent now. Now that I know how Fishing Rod works better, like Fishing Rod's honestly going to be extremely good. Like, after seeing these Ryuga clips, there's like no denying that at this point. So some more things that we're going to talk about real quickly before I end this neutral game is... let's look at some... There's no spacing. Okay, well... Alright, that's mostly going to do it for this video then. So the other important things to keep in mind with this is that we did get confirmation that there is a 13% increase to shield damage now. So that way when you pressure shields, the shield's going to get a lot smaller. So you're going to be able to do... a lot more crazy things. Actually, we do have that one clip that's going around to kind of show you. Alright, here we go. So, first person's Twitter, if you haven't followed them yet or seen that's Ludus Machine. Great video actually showing off like how good Ken's shield pressure is. So like over here, just look at this. Like that's insane. There might be a moment where you're able to parry in between, so you're definitely going to need to know it. And that wasn't a true shield break. But just the fact that you have no shield at this point, and he can throw out any move and hit you is terrifying. Because like he can do like a quick down tilt, and then that way that's a roll or something like that. Easy to punish, easy to get, or you're gonna break the shield or just shield poke at that point. So, you know, really, 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 really good setup to have with that new shield damage increase. So, yeah, no, definitely don't be afraid to pressure shields in this game at all. Like this is all the proof that you need to see like how insane your shield pressure is allowed to be in this game. But yeah, so with that said, that's going to do it for this video. So I hope you learned a little bit more about what options you have available to you in neutral. And definitely make sure to take advantage of that when you get a chance. And with that said, catch you in the next one. See ya.